Justin Gaethje walks out with the interim belt, but the real outcome is that lightweight just cracked in half, reputations are bleeding, and something ugly is circling this result. So don't blink, because I'm dragging you backward right now to the exact second this spiraled out of control, and why people backstage are already whispering that this wasn't just a fight, but the start of a mess nobody wants to own.
The only choice. And I knew he wasn't going to quit. He's not a quitter. I've never seen him quit, never seen him give up. And luckily I found some success early. You know, like I said, I was going to have to steal some momentum, and half of wrestling is stopping people from taking you down. And that's what I was best at. And so luckily I was successful tonight from keeping him there. I thought I grappled well. I was in his guard, in his guard a little bit. If I took my foot off the pedal for a second, he was on my ass. And he did a good job up to the last second. I really wanted to finish him. But I loved teaching him a lot. He said my face was not going to look the same after the fight, and his would look the exact same. So as soon as it was over, I was like, well, look at your face, motherfucker. It does not look the same. You cannot have that mentality when you come in there. He needs to accept the worst possible outcome, and that's how you perform the best, when the pressure's on.
I know what I'm talking about. I knew Justin was going to win, but I will tell you guys, he won it in kind of a fluky way. There were multiple eye pokes, and he kind of did get him in the balls. But chat, can I ask you guys a genuine question? And I'm not shitting on anybody. Do you guys really think either of them are going to beat Topuria? Come on. And I like both fighters, but dude, I'm not going to lie, bro. Topuria is going to kill whoever. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. It really does not matter. That's the problem. Like, dude, Topuria is like, it's going to be crazy.
Obviously delivered in the main event. It's capped off with a war. Just give us your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett delivering a 5-round battle.
Yeah, I mean, what a couple. So Paddy Pimblett at the weigh-ins yesterday says, I'm going to knock this motherfucker out tomorrow. And I was like, that's interesting. And he never abandoned that game plan. Even when, he got dropped a couple times, I kept waiting for him. I'm like, he's eventually going to have to shoot and try to submit him. Now, I didn't know Paddy Pimblett had a chin like that till tonight. And, yeah, absolute dogfight in a war, and much respect to both guys.
We haven't seen Justin yet, so we don't know what his status is physically. But, I mean, is the interim, is the unification fight have to be next? Or is there a case if he's hurt and needs to be out for a while?
Apparently he's 100%. So we sent Paddy Pimblett straight to the hospital, and then we're going to send Gaethje too. And Gaethje's like, believe me, I've been in plenty of wars. I'm good. So as far as we know right now, he's healthy.
G versus Topuria, it's probably going to be a crazy fight also, most likely.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be interesting. I think that Ilia hits like a truck, and so does Gaethje. And I think if Gaethje prepares properly and gets ready for this fight, it should be a fun one.
Beat Justin Gaethje, which he is, I believe, currently around a 2-1 favorite to do so.
He is?
Yeah, a little surprising there.
That's fascinating. It's not like I think Paddy should be some ginormous underdog. But that number being so far the other way does surprise me. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it does. Then I look at the stuff on Justin's side. I don't know if you saw that thing about the ingrown hair, the staph infection. That's one thing. Trevor Whitman just did an interview with Brett Okamoto at ESPN, basically saying like, this is it for us. If we don't win this, we're not sticking around for money fight. I kind of worry for where Justin Gaethje's mind is at, because he was going to hold out and retire if he didn't get a fight like this either.
I just think Justin is so experienced, so violent. He brings an element that none of Paddy's past opponents has had. That being said, there are times where, I think there'd be a lot of opportunities for Paddy to get a submission. So that's what makes it a compelling.
Paddy Pimblett has made heads turn by stating he believes his training partner in the gym is superior to Justin Gaethje, and that one remark alone has added extra excitement to one of the most discussed fights of the year. I will keep...
There's the blueprint there to beat him. Max done it. Everyone underestimates my strike, and everyone thinks I'm just going to come in and I'm going to take him down, and I'm not. He had an absolute war with Chandler, and I picked Chandler up. I don't wrestle like a normal person. I don't take double legs and single legs and wrestle like a normal person does. I do everything differently. I'm not normal. He's not going to be able to get a sparring partner in what grapples like me or strikes like me, because I'm a weirdo. I'm honest, Val, and I'm very awkward. You can't really get a sparring partner in to do me because I'm so awkward.
The fighter has been radiating self-assurance throughout his training and has even implied he feels a stoppage approaching when he faces Gaethje. He has expressed the notion that this pairing just seems correct for him, more akin to a calm assurance instead of boastful rhetoric. That confidence, he asserts, is not merely appearing from nowhere. He's been putting in sessions with a training partner he views as exceptional for his striking. This partner is Luke Riley, who caused a stir late last year by powering his way to a KO victory in his UFC debut early in round 2. Pimblett was visibly thrilled following that display, and his enthusiasm has endured as they have kept on training. From Pimblett's viewpoint, the hours sparring with Riley have provided him a confidence level before Gaethje that many might not foresee.
Gaethje fan prior to any thought of fighting him?
I am a Justin Gaethje fan, not was, I am.
Yeah.
And anyone who is an MMA fan and isn't a Justin Gaethje fan isn't an MMA fan. Like, I always say, he's your favourite fighter's favourite fighter. He's one of my favourite fighters, one of the best fighters that you can watch. And the fact that I'm now getting in there against him is what dreams are made of.
Pimblett's assuredness has a straightforward basis. From his view, he believes Riley possesses a more refined and technically superior striking form than his opponent for interim gold. His many sparring hours have truly persuaded him that if he can succeed against Riley in the gym, he will carry that same conviction into the cage on fight night. He views Riley as an individual whose foundation has been formed primarily by striking disciplines, and that past matters to him. Riley's path in combat athletics commenced in Thailand, where he began mastering Muay Thai at a very early age. While Gaethje was evolving as a grappler through his initial years, Riley was already deeply involved in striking, later incorporating amateur boxing. Pimblett finds that difference quite significant. For him, it clarifies why Riley appears so natural and acute on the feet and why he anticipates broader viewers will appreciate that skill over coming years. In Pimblett's view, Riley reflects his personal ascent.
For this fight, but I just feel like there's a lot of ulterior factors that people aren't considering other than just his recent win over Dan Hooker. I know he's a top contender, but there's a whole lot that he's done wrong before, and this is the big Paramount debut.
And lad, people are saying like Justin Gaethje, he's older than that lad. He's 2 years older than Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker couldn't grapple a put off his mark. You know what I mean?
Okay, strong statements about Dan Hooker there. We're in fight mode here.
As the bout nears, public discourse often highlights Pimblett's ground game. Many supporters view his grappling and scrambles as key to tilting the fight his way. Simultaneously, Gaethje's record holds significant weight. He has fought top-tier names such as Khabib Nurmagomedov, Dustin Poirier, and Max Holloway, establishing himself among his era's most seasoned and tough lightweights. Despite that experience gap, Pimblett feels his odd approach might trouble Gaethje in preparation. He calls his style awkward and unpredictable in both grappling and striking. Instead of relying on traditional shots and standard wrestling entries, he often attacks from angles and positions tougher to mimic. He believes this makes it almost impossible for an opponent to find a training partner who truly mimics what he offers. Fighting
Justin Gaethje, sum all that up for us. Justin Gaethje has good wrestling. He uses it very well defensively.
I don't wrestle like a normal person. I don't shoot double legs and single legs and wrestle like a normal person does. I do everything differently. I'm not normal. He's not going to be able to get a sparring partner in what grapples like me or strikes like me because I'm a weirdo.
He did call your style awkward, actually.
I'm honest, and I'm very awkward. You can't really get a sparring partner in to do me because I'm so awkward. I'm looking forward to fighting him. As I say, he's a legend. He's someone I've always loved watching. So to get the chance to actually get in the cage and fight with him is unbelievable. Like, I can't wait to have Justin Gaethje on my resume. It's going to be something that'll last forever, you know what I mean? It'll be part of my legacy, and I'm looking forward to it. I just hope he doesn't retire once he...
His feeling of distinctiveness strengthens Pimblett's conviction that Gaethje will find it hard to feel at ease. He views himself as one who doesn't conform to typical patterns, and he believes that his unpredictability, the fight's current stage, he views being described as eccentric as an asset, since it forces adversaries to react rather than prepare. Gaethje, though, isn't going into this without insight. Prior to the bout, he's been training alongside burgeoning lightweight talent, Ziom, expecting Ziom to aid him in adapting to Pimblett's cadence and motion. It constitutes a purposeful effort to diminish the divide and cut down on the shock.
Scousers don't get knocked out.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out.
What do you say to that?
Yeah, we'll see. I will try to test that theory.
Have you allowed yourself to think ahead to once you win, if you get the win, Ilia?
Nope, I've said it before, I don't ever plan on being alive after the fight, so if that's how it ends, that's how it ends.
Pimblett's been vocal on his readiness. Gaethje took a darker, more intense tone, discussing the matchup. He openly stated he doesn't plan on holding anything back, even going so far as to say he doesn't expect to be standing post-fight. That mentality speaks to the all-or-nothing approach that defined much of his career. High stakes surround an interim lightweight title on the line at UFC 324 in Las Vegas. The choice to introduce a temporary title came following Topuria withdrew owing to personal considerations. This opportunity bears historic significance for Gaethje. A victory would establish him as the first athlete to secure an interim belt 2 times, an achievement underscoring his duration and the peculiar directions his career has gone.
The win for Justin Gaethje. We all know Justin Gaethje. I know personally his calf kick is devastating and changes the tide of every single fight. So on a guy like Paddy Pimblett, this might even be the size difference. Paddy is going to be damn near 200 pounds the night of the fight. I don't think it's going to be this drastic. Will's probably about, what, 220? About 220, and right now I'm probably 200, so that's a 20-pound difference. But I think the keys to Justin's victory, it's one of the main keys, is being able to use this calf kick effectively. So if me and Will are lined up here, the main thing I want Justin to be able to do is I want him to be able to jab and slap and put Paddy Pimblett, put his weight on this leg. I want him to constantly be putting his weight on this leg. So he's gonna do that by cutting off this side, jab, slap, and before Paddy could even step, bombing that leg kick there. And if you look, Paddy was doing a great job doing a calf kick against Mike Chandler. He was doing a great job kicking, so he's probably gonna return it. But I think in general, if Justin is able to keep bombing this leg kick, I think it's really going to shut Paddy down and be able to nullify a lot of his attacks. You might start seeing him limp. You might start seeing him switch stances. From there, Justin can use the speed of his hands and use his boxing. I think it's much better than Paddy's. I think he's faster, and I think he's cleaner on the inside. I think this calf kick is going to be one of the main things to be able to beat Paddy in this fight.
Event itself, rival contenders are observing intently. Arman Tsarukyan has stated plainly that he'd rather see Gaethje emerge victorious, convinced it would establish a more direct route for him. He suggested that Gaethje would more readily accept a bout against him, while Pimblett might seek to avoid that confrontation.
Gaethje is fighting Paddy Pimblett coming up. Who do you favor?
I want Justin to beat Paddy. Yeah. Because Justin, he's gonna fight with me, but Paddy, if Paddy wins, he's gonna try to avoid me and trying not to fight me because he's not man like just.
Michael Chandler, having contested bouts with both individuals, has also given his viewpoint. After being stopped by Pimblett in April 2025, Chandler acknowledged that the Brit's ability surpasses what many people give him credit for. Nonetheless, when offering a forecast, Chandler gravitates toward Gaethje, referencing his experience and full skill repertoire. From Chandler's perspective, Gaethje presents a distinct form of challenge, one Pimblett has not yet encountered. Chandler has even gone one step further, positing that Gaethje might unify the championships later by also defeating Topuria. At the same moment, he has extolled Topuria as arguably the most gifted fighter in the sport right now, revealing exactly how intricate the lightweight landscape has grown.
Paddy, what do you think it looks like?
Oh man, more skilled, more experienced, I think better fighter all around, Justin Gaethje. But I also have been on record and said that Paddy Pimblett is better than a lot of people think he is. You know, because of his haircut and the way he talks, and when I fought him, he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. He's got long reach, good kicks, pretty darn patient and composed in there, but Gaethje's a whole different animal. So if I had to bet, I'd go Justin Gaethje, interim champion, and then he's Ilia Topuria later on this year.
Fulber has voiced comparable opinions. Analyzing the fight, he views Gaethje as a fighter who prospers in wild brawls and readily accepts trading blows. Despite recognizing Pimblett's perilous submission skills, Fulber is confident Gaethje's Division I wrestling pedigree provides the capabilities to last on the ground and redirect the bout to stand up, his area of expertise.
Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje, who do you favor in that fight?
I gotta go with Gaethje. I feel like he's the one that loves to like get down and throw fist for fist, and he's also got the Division I wrestling to negate some of the biggest skill sets of Paddy. Paddy's like a very dominant grappler when it comes to submissions. I think Gaethje has the tools to keep it where he wants it.
His contests with both men have provided another angle. He has proposed that motivation might play a crucial part. From his viewpoint, Gaethje's complex past with temporary titles and unrealized title hopes might burden him, but Pimblett's desire for his maiden belt could propel him ahead. Ferguson perceives both combatants as vulnerable, yet he favors the drive of a fresh face pursuing a novel chance.
He's not bad, dude. Paddy's not bad. He's very beatable, and Gaethje's very beatable as well. But when it goes into the passion and how upsetting Justin Gaethje has always been about not getting that real title shot, and they just keep dangling it right there again, Paddy's in for a new treat, right? Paddy's the one that's never fought for a belt. He's going in there. He's going to be trying to, get that stuff. He's going to feel a little bit more fresher. He's going to have that little bit of excitedness in mind.
As January 24th draws near, the story keeps changing and developing. Pimblett's bold assertion about his teammates' striking has introduced a new layer to an already rich narrative. Gaethje's grim resolve contrasts starkly with Pimblett's playful assurance, and the entire division is watching, eager to see who rises to eventually confront Topuria on his return. Whatever unfolds, the interim lightweight title bout at UFC 324 guarantees a clash of styles, personas, and aspirations that will deeply impact the division.